What I'm about to say next may sound alarmist, but it's time we discuss this. Healthcare professionals across the world are gearing up for a new potential pandemic, a pandemic which they say will be known as Disease X. No, this disease has nothing to do with Twitter's new name, neither is it a social media plague. Disease X is a legitimate health scare, the next unknown disease of epidemic potential. This term was formalized by the WHO in 2018. It was named X because of the lack of knowledge about it. It's not known what this disease will be, whether it will jump from animals to humans, or whether it will be a mysterious lab creation. But one thing scientists are certain about is this: Disease X is coming. They don't know when, they don't know how. What they do know is that it could be far worse than the Wuhan virus, that it could cause more deaths than the Wuhan virus, and that it could take us years to recover from it. This is how the WHO defined the disease. It said, Disease X represents the knowledge that a serious international epidemic could be caused by a pathogen currently unknown to cause human disease. The R&D blueprint explicitly seeks to enable early cross-cutting R&D preparedness that is also relevant for an unknown disease X. In May this year, the chief of the World Health Organization, the one and only Dr. Tedros, issued a warning. He said, the planet should be ready for a disease deadlier than COVID. That a doomsday COVID variant with the power to send the world back to square one is still a big possibility. Allow me now to quote his exact statement. The threat of another variant emerging that causes new surges of disease and death remains, and the threat of another pathogen emerging with even deadlier potential remains. 4 months since this warning was issued, scientists the world over are talking about this. This includes Kate Bingham, who served as the chair of the UK's Vaccine Task Force. As I speak, it's setting up a vaccine development and evaluation centre. The aim of this centre will be to research and develop vaccines against the world's deadliest pathogens, including Disease X. Is the UK the only country preparing for this disease? Not really. There are others, like Malaysia. The country's health minister says that Malaysia remains vigilant about the possible emergence of new pandemics, including the so-called Disease X. She made this statement right after returning from the UN General Assembly session in New York. Last we checked, these were the only 2 countries that were officially taking steps. But as the word spreads, more and more nations are expected to take preventive measures. Now here's the thing. While preventive measures could help, but without knowing what exactly these measures are aimed at, will be like shooting an arrow in the dark. I mean, no one in the scientific community has been really able to say with clarity where this disease could emerge from and what exactly could cause it. And this makes fighting it all the more difficult. Only if a prophecy could help us here. She says, we need to prepare for Disease X because it could be more perilous than COVID-19. Let me now take you through her claims one by one. The scientist says that this disease, Disease X, could have a similar impact as a devastating Spanish flu of 1918. 2. Disease X could potentially result in up to 50 million more deaths. 3. The disease could emerge from the millions of viruses that are yet to be discovered. 4. It may take scientists a whole lot of time to develop vaccines that can fight this disease.